Hi, I'm Chris Cebollero. You know, one of the most dangerous things that we do in our day is respond to a scene. It's very important that as we are responding to someone's home, that we take the most direct route and ensure that we do it as safely as possible so we don't injure any crew or pedestrians as we're driving under emergency conditions. You know, so one of the things that's really important is as we're going to a call that we ensure that we get there in as quickest amount of time as possible. You know, sometimes we only have 8 minutes and 59 seconds to get to those life-threatening calls, and that's why using your map or GPS is very important. A lot of times we'll talk to a crew and we'll say, why were you late getting on scene? And they'll have to admit to us that they were lost. You know, we can't be expected to know every single street there is in our coverage area, but that's why using a map or GPS is very important. Also, while we're operating under emergency conditions, we want to give due regard to the traffic that's around us. Now, we all know that traffic doesn't heed to emergency vehicles like they should. As we come up behind them, they do need to pull to the right, and a lot of times we have to wait for that to happen, but we still need to give due regard to ensure that we're traveling safely. Just because we have the lights and sirens on doesn't mean that folks are going to move, and we have to remember that we have to travel as safely as possible. So when we're driving under emergency conditions, one of the things to remember as well is our partner is an extra set of eyes in that cab. Now they may be giving you directions, but ask them to look up every so often to ensure that you're driving safely under those emergency conditions. I want to talk about intersections really quick. It seems that just because we have those lights and sirens going, some folks think we can just blow right through that red light. It's really important to ensure that we stop at those red lights, give due regard, and to make sure that we can clear each lane of traffic so we can get to that patient's house safely. So utilize the tools that you have in your ambulance to make sure that you stay safe and get to that scene in the appropriate amount of time.
4918, show us on the scene.
You know, responding to a call is going to be very dangerous for us, like we said. And your responsibility is to ensure that you get home to your family. Don't use your cell phones. Use your map books. Utilize your partner and ensure that you get to the scene to deliver the highest quality of patient care that you can. I'm Chris Cebollero. Thank you for joining us.